baby. Doug Rice! Get your asses up! It's 1:30 in the afternoon where I'm at. I don't know what time it is where you're. Hey, everybody! It's the Doug Rice Show. The Doug Rice Show. Hey, it's the Doug Rice Show. I'm Doug Rice. 1:31, and I've just begun. How you doing? Doug Rice. Live and in color. Yeah. The 10th of July, 2022. It's Sunday. Sunday! Hopefully some of you are out the fuck of that horrific money exchanging place they call church. I hope you didn't go pastor's lying. I don't even know where you went, pastor's lying. If he's not telling you to await the kingdom, if he's telling you to vote, he's lying. If he's not telling you you are set apart as Negroes in this country, he's lying. If his lips are moving in the pulpit, more likely, he's lying. What did you do? You went and gave that sucker $20. Don't do that. If you want to support something worthwhile, support the Doug Rice Show. I gotta pay the trigger. Gotta! How's everybody doing? Good, good, good. Are you watching the news? Do you see what's happening? Of course you do. Of course you are. And I'm here to kind of reinforce those things that, well, we all see on a growing and incrementally dangerous basis. We do this every day, or we try to do it every day. And today is no different. What I do is go down a list of some topics that might interest you. Then I peruse the black news just for you. Negroes in America, trapped here through circumstance and prophecy, nearly at the end of the road. Deliverance is around the corner. The kingdom approaches. And if you don't believe it's approaching, you better watch what they're doing to us. Right? Do you see what they're doing to us? Do you see it? I know you do. And it asks, it begs a question. It does. It begs a question which will be the topic of today's discussion. It's a simple question. And the answer, I think, is one that needs to be examined. And the topic for today is the question: what road are you on? You know, because we all going somewhere. You got to ask yourself, what road are you on? Now look, here's the reason I decided to do this. I thought of this a few days ago. There are two roads. Two. Not anymore. Two. Two roads that every sentient being, mammal, upright walking, humans worshiping any god. Two roads that are available. And by their description, you'll know what road you're on. Now, let's examine this, okay? What road are you on? You have two choices. Everybody has heard it before. Two choices. One, you got a wide road. Right? Simple description. Doesn't go into detail. But it does say there is a wide road leading to destruction. So there's one road that you have a choice to travel. The other road, narrow road. That's all they say. Narrow road. So two roads. You got a narrow road. You got a wide road. Now, what fucking road are you on? Let's look at the roads. Let's take the wide road first. Wide road, roomy. Right? The wide road is roomy and comfortable. You know, People can move around, a lot of adjustments you can make in the road. You know, you got to imagine a wide road is comfortable. You know, you can stop. You're not in the way of other people. There are other people on the road. That's why it's wide. There has to be room for the wide road. And everybody's going in the same direction. And it's so fun. And everybody's talking to everybody. Everybody's commiserating. Everybody's chopping it up. Talking about what interests them. Talking about the journey they're on. Talking about how rough it is, how interesting it is. Some people are able to stop in the road. It's wide. So you can just go right around. People stop, do their thing, continue down the road. Other people wind down the road, do all kind of things, go up, down. It's a wide fucking road. You know, there's scenery. I mean, a wide road. There's, you know, you get to look, you get to see. There's road. And everybody's on the road. What road are you on? Well, let's look. Let's look at the other road. Now, the other road is narrow. Well, how peculiar. What can you do on a narrow road? Not too much. Not too much. You know, narrow road, not too much scenery. Narrow road, you know, right? People are on the road with you, people behind you, people in front of you. So you have to keep going. You can't stop, you'll be in the way. You may be kicked off the road. There's no room on the narrow road to do what the fuck you want to do. There's no commiserating. There's no talking. It's a lonely journey. There's only room. There's a narrow fucking road. You're not commiserating. It's not fun. There's no scenery. And it's lonely as fucking hell. Can you imagine the narrow road? So when we look discerningly at the road we are each on, the description of the road itself tells you your destination. Now, if you with everybody else and everybody's having a good old time, and you know shit's popping, baby, you can stop, you can relax, you can chill, you can take your own path down that wide road. In any way, there's plenty of room, and there's so much company. You know where you're heading on that wide road. But that narrow road, comfortable, cramped, lonely. Oh, yeah. But you know the destination. The destination is worth the discomfort, the loneliness, the lack of scenery, the lack of any ability to do what you want to do down this narrow road. It has parameters. It has rules. And as you travel down this narrow road, you know the destination differs greatly from the road traveled that's wide. So, I ask you, Hebrews, real quick question. What road are you on? Okay, that's the opening. I thought it's 9 minutes of Phil. What do you want from me? I didn't write anything down. I just thought of the shit. So don't do it for you. I do apologize. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. All right. 1:39 in the afternoon on a Sunday. Thank you for at least giving me some of your time. I appreciate it. The 9 minutes is enough. Okay. What I do, as everybody knows, is I look through the black news. I do this for one purpose and one purpose only. It is high time that we Negroes, within the confines of this penal colony that we've built for us, it's high time we woke up and smelled the Folgers. Good to the last drop? No? Okay, I thought I could work that in. Anyway, you know what I do. I talk to you about what's going on. I put it in your goddamn face. You know why? Because they want to shove distraction, all kind of caricatures, the entertainment, movies, everything but the kingdom. And you got to ask yourself, why isn't everyone else focused on the kingdom? Why is everybody focused on Democrat, Republican, Trump? What about the kingdom? You go to church every fucking Sunday. You pray for the kingdom to come every time you repeat the Lord's Prayer. But are you really waiting for the kingdom? Most of you are not waiting for the kingdom. Most of you are going through the motions and waiting for the kingdom as you go vote for a kingdom in opposition to God's kingdom fast approaching. So, I do this not only to get your attention away from the distraction, but also to wipe that fucking grin off Negro faces. Oh, the grin's got to go, folks. The grin has to go. We cannot look like we are content up in this place. We cannot, not after all that seems to be building the crescendo of what America wants to express. Soon, here. And I'm going to go ahead and disclaim on this next topic, as I take them out of order, because democracy, the idea that human beings could rule each other, that shit's failed. It's failing. And as a disclaimer, I just want you oppressors to know who look at me for whatever mental relief you look at me and get you mad. I just don't want you to throw your fucking phones as I tell you that America is finished, that democracy failed miserably. I don't think you need to wait for the midterms. You don't have to wait for the next presidential election. January 6th marked the failed experiment that is America as over. And now, what they're doing is the wrap up. They're just doing the finishing touches on their destruction. And I encourage Hebrews everywhere within this country to sit back, fall back, be back, and watch. You don't have to partake. You don't have to be a part. You are not part of this infrastructure of madness. You've only been a victim of it. And now, as most of us wake up, we begin to understand just how much in peril we truly are. And that's why I do what I do, because I want you to know you shouldn't be walking around this place with a grin on your face. Democracy's, well, it's failed. Okay. All right, let's go over some black news. Let's see what I'm talking about. All right. So first thing hits me in the face. Who'd have knew? The Highland Park mass shooter suspect. He posted anti-Semitic and racist content online, reports say. Well, color me not surprised. And they did nothing. The more I read about this guy, the more I wonder how he remained free to do what he did. More importantly, I'm wondering who's next in festering whatever dismal dementia that they might have developed in their mind. I'm wondering the next shooting, the next victims, and I pray somebody gets them before they get anyone else. Okay, well, he posted racist shit. Oh my God. Nick Cannon is in the news. Nick Cannon hilariously responds to Elon Musk's claim he's repopulating the earth. Nick's back in favor with the flavor, huh? Listen, I told Katrina this. If I saw Nick Cannon, I'd be moved to simply look him in his face and tell him to shut the fuck up. Honestly, listen, he laid it out there so strongly who we were, and they kowtowed him and punked him beyond measure, and he paid dearly for turning his back on us, I got to say. My God. So whenever I see him or read about him, I'm very dismissive. I don't like traitors. You tuned in, I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh, Brittany Griner. Now, I have not talked about Miss Griner enough. First and foremost, that's a Hebrew. I don't give a damn about her lifestyle. I don't give a fuck who she's fucking. I don't care. What I care about is the MIA organizations that are as silent as hell for this woman's incarceration over what? Now, she should have known better, but ain't nobody lifting a fucking finger to get this Hebrew member of the royal family out of Russia, where they don't like us too much there. Now, it just, kind of chaps my hide a little bit just to see it. And here we go. Brittany Griner is one of us, the black women fighting for WNBA stars release. Now she's one of you. Wow. Anything to get press, I would suppose. She's not going anywhere. She's pled guilty. I feel bad for her. I really do. And my thoughts are with her. She did this to herself, but they've left her out to dry. Had it been anybody of any other noteworthy, different complexion, who knows how fast they would have been released. Oh! Leon Pitts Jr. Now, I want to hurt your feelings, but I might just do that. This is a guy, he wrote in the Tribune yesterday. He had, what's wrong with American men? I posted this on my Twitterverse just to correct the whole nature of the framing of that headline, and I wrote, what's wrong with white American men? I said that. Put it on my Twitter. So Leon Pitts Jr. writes, what's wrong with American men? I corrected that motherfucker. Let's hope he answers the question. Jesus, what's wrong? All right, this is interesting. An ingrained fear for your life. Black men say they understand why Jayland Walker fled police. Yes, we do. Can you imagine the final moments of that young man's life as he lived the nightmare he so desperately tried to avoid? That man knew by not stopping, we know he knew the possibility of him not getting out of a simple traffic stop alive could be a possibility on that day. And lo and behold, 60 fucking bullets later, there he lay. So, an interesting article, an ingrained fear for your life. Yeah. Any interaction that black men specifically have with police, law enforcement, is a 50-50 on whether or not we will live through the fucking experience. And if that doesn't tell you who the fuck we are, I just don't know what does. Don't you feel special? Listen, we are not the same. We are not the same. We don't pray to the same God. And they make it plain how different we are by their treatment of us when they get the fucking chance, man. So why fucking smile? Why walk around with a false sense of security and contentment and happiness that can be snatched from you at any moment by anyone self-conscious enough to believe in something like replacement theory? May motivate a weak mind enough to travel miles to act out their fear. How dare any of us smile under these circumstances? All right, so this Messiah guy. So there's a guy here on this platform, Judah something, whatever, okay, says that he is the returned Messiah. Now, I take exception to that claim, not just because it's zip-ass fucking crazy, but, he literally threw the gauntlet down and he has challenged people to prove he is not returned Messiah on earth, some nondescript black dude, looked like he's from Detroit somewhere. Now, look, I thought about this. Dude. I did. I thought about him. I said to myself, self, he want to be the Messiah. Here's the thing. Why don't you go into a Muslim country and say that on the street somewhere? I think that's my only retort. That will prove to me at least your dedication to the notion that you are, in fact, the return of Christ. But I want you to go to Yemen, in the middle of downtown. I want you to tell them who you say you are. Now, if you're brave and crazy enough to do that, I'll entertain that you believe you're the return Messiah. I literally cannot imagine this guy. I've not listened to a word he said. Somebody actually said the dude is breaking seals. What do you got against seals, man? Seal. Detrina and I told that joke during warm-up. Okay, just kind of want you guys to be on the lookout for the return Jesus. I don't know, his agenda or, what his play may be, but don't give him money. He's raising money to return something to do. What in the fuck? Don't do that. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that. Okay, yeah. Also, this whole separation thing. I've been on that shit. Separate. I've come to the conclusion we can't separate. We have to leave. The infection is too deep. You know I'm telling the truth. Look, folks, what have we learned since being here? What have they taught us? What? What kind of values do we have? Tell me, what pursuits do we have? What character do we wear? Is there anything of us in us? I think not. And the only thing that resolves this state of being for Negroes is to get the fuck out of here, which is on the way, which is the only recourse, the prophetic recourse. We're not the same. We can't separate. I'm just going down my fucking list. Just give me a minute. Got that. All right. Detrina brought this up on my Twitter. AI. Now look, they say some guy asked AI to write a paper about itself or something. AI, artificial intelligence, it wrote the paper. And then he asked if he had opened Pandora's box. Now, that begs the question, why can't these motherfuckers leave shit well enough alone? Why do they have to be fucking with shit? We got CERN. We got a bigger CERN coming. We got 26 miles CERN hydrogen collider. We got 100 miles, square mile coming. Why can't they leave shit the fuck alone? Why can't they? I'm just asking. What are they doing? What do they want to happen? What are they working toward? Let me explain sexuality and create their own future. And their future, they say, is some combination between human and machine. I just trying to figure out why can't leave shit fuck alone. They got garbage in space. They're doing all kind of stupid shit. China has invented a sun on the planet. That can't be good. Look, folks, you're just doing too fucking much. And God is going to come and bring to ruin those ruining the goddamn earth. And he's not going to be polite about it. I'm telling you, he's not coming to talk. The Creator is not returning to talk. And he's on the fucking way. Let's hope we believe that. All right. I think I've covered everything. Yes! Sunday. I covered it all. All right, so it's 1:54. I did a good job. We're good. I did the Folgers hit. Covered just did the news. Guys, I'm good. I'm ready. I'm good. How do you feel? How do you feel, you guys? How do you feel? You feel good? You're out there every day. How do you feel? You feel confident? What are you hoping on? What are you hoping in? What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for? Are you putting the kingdom first? Are you seeking first the kingdom? It doesn't take away from anything else you do. Ever so often, you just make sure you understand, I'm doing all of this in lieu of the kingdom. Seek first the kingdom. That's all. Choose the kingdom. Await the kingdom. That's what it says. It says to look for The returned Messiah, he's supposed to be coming on clouds. That's the reason this clown doesn't impress me. Look to the sky. Listen, folks, you're going to live through some shit. You're going to see some shit. They're setting the stage. They're trying to open portals. They're trying to adjust the very fabric of the reality we've all grown so accustomed to. Meanwhile, it's a race against the clock. You need to understand they're consorting with beings, unseen beings that are giving them technology to take them further and faster, all in a race against the clock they know is ticking against them. The clock of the impending kingdom of God approaching, or we're approaching. It doesn't really matter. But as you go about your day, especially today, try to focus. Try to keep your mind at least on the kingdom once a day. You know, if you do everything with God in mind, he'll make your path straight. Simple shit, right? But more importantly, as you end your weekend, as it comes to the short, magnanimous close, that's right. I need you to pay attention to the events of the coming weeks and months and understand we're moving. As you start the new week, head into a little bit more July. You know, tomorrow you'll head into work. You might forget all about me. I think you might forget all about me. What I gotta do? Here's what I want you to do. You're going to go to bed tonight. You're going to wake up. You're going to get ready for work. If I'm up to it, I'll have a show. If not, you'll need this show to survive on until I do my next. What I want you to do, Hebrews, is remember how you got here. You didn't come voluntarily. You came in chains. Aren't they treating you like you came in chains? So as long as you know you came in chains, when you get up tomorrow ready to face the fucking day, as you walk outside your goddamn door, as you break the plane, allowing the free air to hit your face, you make sure, before you step outside, Hebrews, get that goddamn grin off your faces. It doesn't belong there.